We're having lots of fun with fall leaves this morning. STEM educator Sarah Habibi is here with 3 colorful science experiments from her home science kits that you can try at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
This is so awesome because you do fun things with nature. And
Yes.
to get kids excited about science, I'm excited about science doing these.
Yes, it's so fun because every season brings new science experiments that fit the season. And so today we're going to dive into 3 at-home science experiments that all use leaves.
Okay, let's go for the first one.
So the first one here is our crystal leaves. And so taking those already beautiful colors of leaves, those reds and oranges and purples, but making them sparkle with some at-home crystals. And so all we need here is a super saturated solution of borax and water. All that means is we're adding more borax to the water than can be dissolved. And
and borax is like a laundry additive.
It's a laundry additive. It's a laundry detergent. And so it's completely safe to touch. Of course, you want to wash your hands after, but here we have about 6 tablespoons of borax per every 1 cup of boiling water. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our leaves and we're going to place them inside the solution. And what we're going to notice is that over time, over the next couple hours, as it starts to cool, that borax is looking for somewhere to go and bind to. And so it's going to start to bind to the leaves and grow these beautiful crystals on the leaves that we then see after a couple hours here. And we just see how beautiful they sparkle.
Pretty. Oh, and so delicate.
Yeah.
So you want kind of adult supervision because you've got the boiling water here, but it's just kind of a do it and leave it. And you were saying that you do this technique at Christmas time too, because it makes things look sparkly.
Yeah, so you can make ornaments, Christmas tree ornaments. Here I made some leaf ornaments that you can make, and you just do it with pipe cleaners and you put them in, and these, I have some of these from years ago. They last forever.
This is so pretty, so pretty. Okay, what's this next one?
So this one is chromatography, and so this is a practice we use in chemistry to help separate pigments. And so we're actually going to separate the colors in these leaves using this technique. And so I have a mortar and pestle here. You can find this in my summer science box, my nature science box.
Okay, and that's Mito and Co.
Mito and Co, yes. And so we have a crushed up leaf inside the mortar and pestle. I'm going to add a little bit of nail polish remover. This is just our solvent that's going to help the pigments separate out. We're going to pour it into our container. These ones I already have prepped. I'm going to add a little bit more. And then to really visualize those pigments coming out, we have these strips of filter paper. You can grab a few yourself.
Okay, so that's just coffee filter that you...
Just coffee filter that I cut into nice strips, and you're going to place it in and then hang it over the side.
Okay, and then eventually that will just
It'll suck up. Yeah, so the liquid will start to travel up the filter paper, and those colors will separate based on their weight. So heavier ones will stay closer to the bottom of the paper, lighter ones will go closer to the top. And so here you can see that characteristic green color we see in leaves is because of chlorophyll. And so we see green on almost every single one of these. But then closer to the top, we see that beautiful red color, which is our anthocyanins that starts to come out, and that's what we see in the fall time when that chlorophyll starts to break down.
Oh, so you can see how much color is actually in the leaves apart from what your naked eye sees.
Exactly.
This is another one, another cool one.
Yeah, and so on the topic of leaves changing color, you can actually change the color yourselves to even more fun colors like blues and purples. And so here we have some water. You can go ahead and add some food coloring.
Okay, so I'm just adding some red in
there. Yep. And this will help to teach kids about...
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's perfect. And you can use
one more just
to mix it. Why not? More the merrier, right? This will teach kids about how water actually moves in plants through their stem system. And so we'll go ahead and we'll take a leaf and we'll plop that in there.
Okay, so it's best to have a leaf that still has a little bit of movement, a little bit of life in it,
so
right?
freshly fallen leaves, I would say. And if you get green leaves, then you can really see the effect.
Okay.
And after a couple of days, that water will, of course, transport into the leaf, and so will the food coloring. And so this is how we can create these beautiful, this blue leaf. You see the veins are blue, and you had mentioned that the green color starts to pop a little bit more.
It's so beautiful and so easy too. And you've got all of the information in these kits. You've got it up on, and you do great Instagram posts as well with your science, because love having you on the show because I feel like a kid again learning.
I do like a kid every day with this stuff. It's so fun.
So it's Mito and Co. And we'll get the link up on our website, chch.com/morninglive. Sarah, always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me again.